Peace fam, it's your girl Kia aka The Concrete Rose, and I'm back with another video. So today, as y'all can tell, it's just really gonna be like a little nature vibe going on. I got some food because I want to talk to y'all about a couple things, and yeah, like I might pull some cards or whatever, but right now I'm really just like chilling, getting some sun, because y'all know the weather is changing, honey. So I'm taking advantage of the today. But I got Subway. I got a foot long BLT, and yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all what all I get on my sandwich. And the only chips that I eat from there are these. These are the best jalapeno chips, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. Ooh. These are the best jalapeno chips. So yeah, I got 2 bags because I got a foot long, so I might need 2 instead of 1. And got a Gatorade. So yeah, which I'm gonna drink now because it's really hot out here. I did bring some water from home, so I might honestly chug that Gatorade down. But I don't know if y'all can see my food from this angle. Let's see if I can show y'all. I'm getting food all over my cover. Hold on. Y'all can't see that. I'm not even about to try. Okay. But I get the flatbread. On here I have bacon, shredded lettuce, extra onions, tomato, mayo, the MVP, vinaigrette, and extra salt and pepper. So yeah, let me see my grace. Amen. You know what I just thought about? I have my AirPods in, and I wonder if y'all can hear me chewing. Like, I don't know if that's gonna be annoying to y'all, so I'm so sorry. But I feel like if I take the AirPods out, y'all really are not gonna be able to hear me. So yeah, and I don't feel like screaming. I don't know, should I take the AirPods out, y'all? I'm about to see if y'all can hear me chewing. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. So y'all can kind of hear me. So again, I apologize, but again, like, the audio is really not going to be that good if I take the AirPods out because of where I'm at. So I'm just going to stick with the AirPods being in and, you know, talk to you guys like how I planned. So like I was saying, the weather is changing, y'all, which means that I am really on the lookout for seasonal depression, because usually around like fall time, October, November, I know that I start like going into like depressive mode. I start, you know, just like really getting down on myself, because obviously like I'm not getting as much sunlight and things like that. I am proud of myself for like being this far in my journey to like even have the awareness that, okay, the time is coming up where like I start experiencing seasonal depression and stuff. So for me, that is like a pat on my back that, you know, like I have that awareness, but also with that awareness comes planning and preparation. So yeah, like today was a really nice day here in Ohio. It's like 80 degrees, y'all, so I'm just like soaking it up, honestly. Today is Sunday, so y'all know Shmar had the girls Shamar had the girls, so I'm just like, he was like, babe, go do your thing, have a nice day, I got the girls. So, you know, I appreciate that. But that's what I'm saying, like, just having like my community and like my support system set in place to where, like, when it's days like this, I'm able to go outside, and, you know, just like care for myself in the way that I need to, right? Like, moving my body, and yeah, just like being able to be present within my physical body, because something that I notice is depression for me looks like disassociation. Depression for me looks like not partaking in any of the activities that make me feel well, you know? And just like me losing track of the day, me losing track of the time, you know? And just like throughout my day-to-day life, I'm a mom, but I'm also like a healthcare worker, right? So all of my days are centered around caring for people, y'all. And when you are somebody who struggles with depression, it can be very difficult to prioritize yourself when most of your responsibilities are caring for other people, you know? So this season, within fall and winter time, this season, my goal is to stay within my physical body, you know, continue to be present within my physical body, my physical reality, and to also prioritize self-care. I've been doing so good this year, y'all. Like, I really am so proud of myself. Like, I have been doing so good this year with prioritizing self-care. Sometimes, you know, I do feel a little selfish, you know. I feel like, you know, yeah, like I feel selfish, but I know that you feel selfish when you are prioritizing self, because for so many years you've been a people pleaser, right? And like you've given your, is that a butterfly or is that a moth? It just flew over here. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, like as a former people pleaser, it's very easy to feel like you are abandoning other people when you prioritize yourself. But honestly, I know in order for me to be well this season, I have to prioritize myself. Like, that is a non-negotiable. That is the intention that I'm setting for this season coming up in order to maintain my mental wellness, you know. Of course, like, I'm a yoga girly, so, you know, I'm gonna be doing my yoga. And that's also something that I wanted to talk about, y'all, because, you know, like, I did my 30-day yoga challenge at the beginning of the year, and a goal for me this year was to really prioritize my yoga journey, you know, really prioritize like discipline and like staying consistent within my yoga journey. But it got to a point where like I was just, if it was a day that went by that I didn't do yoga, I would like really get down on myself and I would feel like shitty, you know. But sometimes you don't have it to give every day. Like, sometimes effort is not gonna look the same every day. You get what I'm saying? And so like I've really not pulled back from yoga, but I've pulled back from this idea that I need to be showing up super hard, giving 150% every single day. Like, some days all I have to give is 25%. And, you know, some days it doesn't look like a whole entire like routine. It just looks like me simply getting up, taking a shower, and making sure I put food in my body, right? Like, and that is it. And if I accomplish that for the day, then I showed up for myself, you know? So yeah, like I just want to be more realistic with myself, you know, on like what it looks like for me to show up and what it looks like for me to care for myself. And, you know, what it looks like for me to be present within my physical reality. You get what I'm saying? So that's just like where I'm at. In my journey, you know, and on the days that I can't show up for myself, because that's also being real and that's also being honest about, you know, just being a fucking human being. Some days you won't have it to give to yourself, so making sure that I am surrounding myself with people who genuinely love me, who genuinely care about me, you know, who can recognize the signs when sometimes I can't. You know, and I think as people who struggle with these mental health issues like depression, oh shit, that was a big ass bee, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. But like, as somebody who does struggle with things like depression and anxiety, like, I think that it's important for us to be so real and honest with ourselves. Like, sometimes you will need to lean on your community. Like, sometimes I'm coming from a childhood where I was my own therapist, right? Like, I was my own best friend. I was the person who I confided in. I was the person that, you know, held up all of my emotions and all of my feelings and things like that. So, you know, being real and honest with myself in this season, is like, I don't need to do that anymore. Like, I have community, I have a support system, I have a partner who genuinely loves me, right? Like, I have kids who are, you know, even though they're young, like, me allowing myself to openly communicate with my kids, you know, when I'm having a tough day, when I'm having a rough day, you know, me having this community and this space, you know, to where like I can come and I can show up in my authenticity, and it doesn't have to be like I have to pretend or like I have to wear a mask, you know. Like, to me, that's just important, you know. Like, it's important that I'm real with myself, it's important that I'm honest with myself, and it's important that I'm aware of myself. So yeah, like, that's just what I've been doing. So today, this is self-care day, and this is what I'm doing for myself. I'm chilling out in nature by myself, getting as much vitamin D as I can, right? I don't have a time limit on when I have to be back home or anything. Like, I'm simply just out here enjoying myself. Like, time does not exist right now. Like, I'm not even looking at the clock on my phone. I'm filming on my phone, so really I can't look at the clock. But, you know, like, time, I'm allowing for time to not exist. I'm reminding myself that time is a made up, man-made construct, and I don't need to feed into that. You feel me? Like, I'm just allowing myself to just be, eat some good food. Y'all, I wanted Chick-fil-A and I forgot that it was Sunday, so I wasn't able to get Chick-fil-A. So I was kind of hurt about that, because they have this cherry berry lemonade. If y'all haven't tried it, go try that shit. It'll change your life. That drink is so good, and it's had me in a chokehold like all week. Yeah. But today I wasn't able to get that, because one thing about me, like, in my neurodivergence brain or whatever, girl, I have fixations. Like, it is so, I'm not even gonna say bad. Like, I'm not gonna do that to myself, because again, like, we are about radical self-acceptance. Like, it just is what it is, y'all. Like, I really get fixated on food, fixated on things. Like, I will eat the same thing for 2 weeks straight. I will not crave anything else. I won't want anything else. A fresh home, oh, I don't know what bug that was, but a fresh home cooked meal could be made, and I would, okay, see, the bugs is coming out. The bugs is coming out. We respect the fact that this is their home. Please go away. Please go away. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Again, I'm a nature girly for the fact that I like vitamin D. I'm not a nature girly in the sense that I like bugs. You feel me? Like that's not my thing. That's not my forte. Me and the bugs can coexist, but they can be over there. I can be here. But yeah. I forgot what I was even talking about. I didn't even get any napkins from Subway. So yeah. But yeah, y'all. I'm just eating and chilling. Oh, that is good. This is so good. Oh, that's what I was saying. I wanted Chick-fil-A, couldn't get Chick-fil-A. So I was like hurt about that. Like I almost went into a whole tantrum because I couldn't get the thing that I was fixated on. Like that's what it is to have fixations. It's like your whole appetite gets thrown off because you can't get the thing that you've been fixated on eating. You know? But I've also been wanting Subway for some reason. Like that was just like a random craving that I had a couple of days ago. So you know, I took it as a sign that okay, just like eat something else, eat the other thing that you know that you've been wanting. So you know, I catered to myself and got some Subway. And I mean, I guess it's kind of like a healthier option, right? Because all I was gonna get, oh, because all I was gonna get from Chick-fil-A was like a 12-count nugget meal and the lemonade. Like I really was going for the lemonade. I really didn't like care about the actual food. I wanted the lemonade. So yeah. And plus, like I know that lemonade is like a limited edition type of thing. And so I'm guessing that they're probably gonna take it away, like, you know, as summer fades out. And so how my fixated mind goes is like I have to hurry up and drink as many lemonades as I can like before they get it away. Like Chipotle, they had that Chipotle honey chicken, y'all, and I literally went, that was the only thing that I was eating from them was like their Chipotle honey chicken. Y'all, why did I go? Just to see that they got rid of it. When I say I walked out because I was hurt, like I genuinely felt like someone took something from me. I felt like someone underhanded, you know, like underhandedly fucked me over. Like I was pissed, like I was hurt. Not pissed at the workers, but just pissed at the situation because I'm just like, this is the only thing that I've been eating from y'all. Like this is the only thing that I like, and y'all took it away. And like y'all didn't even make an announcement about it. Like y'all just took it away. It was here one day and then gone the next day. Like I was hurt off that. So yeah. It's so cute watching all the families and stuff be here and like walk around with their kids and everything. like really hoping this is not cringe about me sitting here eating and y'all hearing me chew. Like, hopefully y'all can still hear like the nature sounds and stuff, like the birds chirping, the wind blowing, and everything. Like, it really is peaceful out here. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is a stellar bite. Mmm. The crunch of the veggies. Oh my gosh. This was honestly a really good idea for me to get Subway. Like, I'm happy Chick-fil-A wasn't open now. Like, this is so good. So good. So good. So good. It's so funny, like, before I became a mom, I would like hear kids like yelling and shit and like get so irritated by that. But honestly, with me being a mom, I be feeling for the parents now. Like, I really do, because I'm just like, I understand it's a nice day. You just trying to take your kids out on a nice walk, get them some fresh air, and here they go, acting up. Like, girl, I be feeling for the kids. I mean, I be feeling for the parents, child. Like, y'all, I just want to show y'all. Look at all of those onions. You know that part in Sinners where like they all had to eat the garlic to prove that they wasn't a vampire? Facts. I'm not a fucking vampire. When I say I will eat garlic like it's nothing, I will eat onions like it's nothing. Like, yo, anyone who knows me knows. Extra garlic, please. Extra onions, please. Like, I asked the girl for extra onions, and she was like, "Is this enough?" I said, "Can I please have like a little bit more?" Like, I'm so sorry, but like, girl, pile that shit on there, please. No. Like, y'all know that trend of like the onion boils that was going out? Yeah. I dead ass made that shit for my family. I'm not kidding. Like, we were chowing down on that shit because, come on now, a seasoned onion and you put it in the oven and you got the butter, the seasoning all on it. Girl, stop playing with me. We dead ass just had that shit like last week. I'm not even playing. That shit's so good. I love a good red onion too. But to make the onion boil, we use sweet onions, but girl, I'll eat red onions raw. I'll eat it straight like that. Thank you. That shit good. Like even tomatoes, I will dead ass get a tomato and bite into that shit like an apple. No joke. No joke. I know y'all seen that big ass bee. It was funny because Queen was talking about how when a bee come near you, you know, you hold up your hands like this and you say, I accept the energy from the bee, and then you move it away. Girl, I tried that shit and another bee came and I did that shit again. And then another bee came and I was like, you know what? Y'all got this. Like, just have it. Just have the space, honey. Like, I'm leaving because I can't do that so many times. Like, I can only do that but so many times. I love that sound. Of the birds just chirping. This is so good. Like, this is genuinely making me happy. You know food is making you happy when you start dancing. Like, you know that shit hitting when you start dancing. This book is still big. Like, what? I'm sorry. Sorry y'all had to witness that. Oh, girl, see now. Now see. Now see. I'm trying to respect the environment. I'm trying to respect Mother Nature and her various creatures and things. Girl. I guess that's my fault though, because I knew I was gonna be outside, but I did not like put on any type of bug repellent or anything, so that's my bad. I'm low-key getting a little full, honestly. I do have some exciting news, y'all. Very exciting news. Let me finish my food first, and then I'm gonna come back and talk to y'all and like show y'all what I'm talking about. All right, y'all, so I'm back. Finished my food. But like I was saying, y'all, I have some really exciting news, y'all. I am back to making jewelry again, y'all, but it's definitely like a different vibe this time. I feel like when I first started making jewelry, I immediately went into it, you know, saying like, okay, this is gonna be a business for myself. I'm gonna sell jewelry, da da da, you know. And I think that my, you know, intentions were still in the right place because, you know, I have an ancestor back there who, you know, was a creative. She was an artist, and within her lifetime, she did not get a chance to, you know, fulfill that. And so I do feel like by me creating art, it is a way that I venerate her. It's a way that, girl, and literally, okay, a raven is flying above. Like, to me, that's a beautiful sign, you know. But like I was saying, I do feel like me creating art, me creating jewelry is a way that I am venerating her. It's a way that, you know, I'm keeping her legacy alive. I'm keeping her name alive, you know. But as I am on this sobriety journey, y'all, I'm really pulling back from creating art as a way to sell it, and really as a way to just express myself and just share my healing journey with the world, you know. So I do have an Instagram for my jewelry. It's called Auspicious Finds. I will put it, like, you know, on the screen or whatever if y'all want to follow. But yeah, I'm really just gonna be posting on that page to just share, like, just share the art that I make, share the jewelry that I make. But I am releasing attachment from the money. Like, I'm releasing attachment from monetary gain, and I'm simply just creating just to, you know, create, like, you know, connecting more with my ancestors, right? Connecting more with my creativity and my creative expression, you know, just leaning more into, again, like, showing up as my authentic self. And I feel like being on a sobriety journey, it brings you closer to yourself. Like, it allows you to see the person that you are outside of who society wanted you to be, you know, or who society has convinced you to be. You feel me? So yeah, but all this weekend, y'all, I have really just been in my creative bag. Like, all this weekend, I've really just been showing up and making jewelry. I even posted a video on my jewelry page after, like, I think the last post I made on there was like in April, and it is September. So yeah, like, I finally updated that page, and, you know, like, I reset my intentions for it. You feel me? And, you know, that's not to say that one day I will never sell my jewelry, right? But it's just to say, like, right now, I really just feel like me creating is the intention. Me creating is the thing that I'm supposed to be doing, you know? Sometimes I surprise myself, you know, like, when I'm creating these jewelry pieces, because yeah, like, I don't know, like, I don't have a vision in my head of, like, okay, how it's gonna turn out. I simply just, like, sit in front of beads and I just create that way, and that's just what I do, you know. And I allow my mind to just piece beads together, and, you know, again, like, I just let my creativity flow, you know. So I'm very proud of myself for getting back to it. I've been getting that nudge, I've been getting that call to just get back to, you know, delving into the different art forms, right, that I partake in. Like, my YouTube is an art form, right? This is the way that I express myself vocally, right? This is the way that I open up my throat chakra. This is a way that I heal out loud, you know, is by having these visual diaries, and, you know, by taking you guys along with me of just, like, my journey and my day-to-day life, right? And just showing you guys how I show up as a person who is literally in the midst of becoming, right? But I also create in other ways. Like, you know, I love creating jewelry, you know. So yeah, you know, like, I just have these different ways of showing up. I have these different ways of creatively expressing myself, and I just want to delve more, deeper into that as I delve more deeper into myself. But I wanted to show you guys the bracelets that I have created this weekend, y'all, because I'm so proud of them, and I'm very proud of myself for even like creating this many bracelets, y'all, because some days like I only have it in me to create like 1 or 2 bracelets, but this weekend I've just been like creating, and I'm proud of myself for doing that. So I wanted to show you guys like what I have constructed. So yeah, y'all, so this is like a pair that I have created. Let's see, this is what it looks like. And then I created this one. I love this one. Again, this is what it looks like on. Let me take this other bracelet off, y'all. But yeah, that's what it looks like together. These are bigger beads that I bought. I think it was like Candy Creations or Creations by Keon, something like that, whatever. I'll have the Etsy shop link down below so that way y'all know like where I got the beads from. Some of these beads I got from like the very first ever purchase I made of beads, and that was like in 2023, I think. So yeah, I gotta find that page, that Etsy that I bought those beads from, because some of these beads are like older beads that I had, and then some of these beads are like the newer beads that I bought. But if I can find the Etsy shops, I'm gonna link them down below just in case y'all want to get some beads and create jewelry as well. But yeah, and then this is a bracelet that I made for my mom. I absolutely love this one. I infused the intentions of healing, emotional healing, like we have the seashell here connecting to the element of water, which is very healing, and of course green is a healing color as well. Oh shit. And then I got this pendant, this gold pendant that says warrior, and the sun is really bright, y'all, so I'm so sorry if y'all cannot even like see it, if it's like blurry or whatever. But yes, this is a bracelet that I made for my mom. Very, very proud of this one. I just have to like go and give it to her. Let's see those bugs. But this is another bracelet that I made, y'all. You got that pop of color with the blue, honey. We love that. To me, this is so cute. It is like a glitter bead in there. Where is it? You feel me? I love this one. This is like my favorite one. So cute. And then I have this one, pink and green. So cute. Love this one. This is what it looks like on. So cute. I love the way they glisten in the sunlight. Honestly, I gotta take some pictures out here so that way I can upload it to my Instagram. I actually should do that after I'm done filming this video. This is another one that I made. This one has amethyst in it. As you can see, like these purple beads are amethyst, and these were made with like the older beads that I had. But this is so freaking cute. I love this one. And it's got the skull on there, which I love skulls. Like even on my keys is a skull like keychain. Skulls represent the ancestors, by the way, y'all. And then I have this other amethyst bracelet that I made. This is the amethyst bead. Again, this is what it looks like on. Oh, I really like this one on. Yeah, I like this one. This one is cute. This one my kids love. I made this like turtle bracelet. So cute. Pink and purple vibes, you feel me? So freaking cute. This is what it looks like on. Oh yeah, that's cute. So cute. This one I made with the glitter beads. So freaking cute. Look at the way that shines in the sunlight, y'all. And then it's like this, I don't even know, it's like a Mickey Mouse pendant or something. Thought that that was really cute, so I added that. So cute on the wrist, honey. So cute. And again, we got that blue with that pop of color. This one I made with these heart beads that I really like. We got some silver in there, some pink. These beads are really, really lightweight. Versus like this bracelet is made with glass beads. These beads are, I think the description said like resin or acrylic, one of those, resin, acrylic, something like that. So this bracelet is like very lightweight, like very lightweight. And then this one is a bit more heavier because it's made like with glass beads. And then just two more, y'all, two more. I made this one. I really, really love this. We got some pearl beads going on in there. A pop of black because I'm me, girl. I gotta add some black somewhere. I love black. I love the color black. When I was younger, I used to say, a blue jay just flew past. But if you know, you know. If you know, you know, okay? But yeah, like when I was younger, I used to say that my favorite color was black, and everyone thought I was weird. Everyone thought I was weird for that shit. But I think black is such a sacred color. Black is such a protective color. And yeah, like I just love black. So yeah, y'all, but love that. And then we got this little like green rose in there, which I love. We got some yellow in there because in this bead, I don't know if you could tell, but it's like a little yellow in like the flower part. So really love this one. And then the last one that I made is this one, this green one, y'all. Check this one out. Check that bead out. So cute. Of course, we got more of those glitter beads because I really like these. These are so cute. Like, I want some more of these glitter beads to create with. And I love these green ones. And we got some seashells in there. This one was like a seashell type of vibe, like water, sea, you feel me? So this is what it looks like on. So yeah, y'all, like these are all of the bracelets that I created this weekend. So proud of myself. Like, how many bracelets is this, y'all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We love that. 1 + 2 is 3. 3 is a sacred number for me along my spiritual journey. So I ate with that one. So yeah, y'all, I just wanted to show y'all that and just update y'all because I showed y'all a few of my bracelets. It was like some months ago, I think, like probably at the beginning of summer. I showed y'all like the bracelets that I was creating, probably around April, because that was the last time that I posted, you know, like on my Instagram. So yeah, but I just wanted to show y'all that your girl is back creating jewelry. And I'm just really, really like super proud of myself for, you know, just following through with that. Ow, this bracelet was sitting in the sun while I had it off, and it is fucking hot, so I gotta wait for that to cool down. But yeah, I really just wanted to show y'all that your girl is creating in multiple different ways, honey, connecting with herself in multiple different ways, and I really love that for me. I swear, like for the versions of me that just felt like that was it and I had nothing else to offer the world, for the versions of me that wanted to fucking like check out of here, I really just have to like in this moment just give gratitude to that version of myself for continuing on, even when she really didn't want to, you know? And I know that the version of me that lives in the future is gonna be thanking this version of me for continuing on, you know, even when she couldn't always like see the clearest vision, you know, of like how things were gonna happen and how things were gonna pan out, you know. So don't give up, y'all. Don't give up. Don't give up. Like, I know that the season is changing. I'm feeling the anxiety of like, you know, what am I gonna be feeling like 2 months from now? You know, like, what is my reality gonna look like 2 months from now? Like, what is my reality gonna look like in January and February when I'm like thick in the winter time and, you know, it's cold as shit and the days are hella short? Like, I do feel that anxiety. But again, y'all, like, I'm really just striving to trust in myself, trust in my support system, trust in the wellness practices that I have around me. You know, and I'm trusting in myself, honestly. Like, I'm trusting in myself to be well. I'm trusting in myself to show up for myself. And again, like, I'm trusting in myself to lean on community when I don't have it within me to show up for myself, you know. So yeah, but to close this video out, y'all, I did want to pull a card for the collective. I wanted to pull a card for myself because I am a part of the collective, right? You know, just like any type of advice that we can use moving forward as, you know, as the seasons change, you know, how can we better show up for ourselves, you know? So yeah, let's pull a card. I'm going to be pulling 2 cards from 2 different, well, I'm going to be pulling 1 card from each deck. I showed y'all this deck the last time I was here. This is my Universal Love deck. I absolutely love this deck, y'all. Like, the messages are always so positive and uplifting, and those are the type of cards I like to pull from. Like, I don't like pulling from cards that, you get what I'm saying. Like, I like positive messages. Like, don't just tell me how shit is going wrong in my life. Tell me how I can transmute that energy for the betterment of myself. You get what I'm saying? So yes, I'm pulling from this deck. And then this is a very, very special deck, y'all. This was my very first deck that I got when I was coming out of psychosis. And all it is just an affirmation deck. Like, it's just a bunch of cards filled with positive quotes, motivating quotes, you know. So yeah, this deck is very, very special to me. I literally got it from Barnes and Noble for $9, y'all. Literally $8.99. I was walking in Barnes and Noble, and I don't know, I just felt called. Like, at that time, I didn't even know that Barnes and Noble has like tarot cards and stuff, y'all. Like, I did not even know that. And I was like, oh shit, like, they have tarot cards here. And yeah, like, I at that time, I was so terrified to pick up any type of tarot. Like, even still to this day, y'all, I don't want a tarot deck. I do like oracle cards, you feel me? But yeah, like, at the time, I was just nervous, but I felt called, right, to pick up some type of deck, some type of motivating deck. And I got this one. So this one has a special place in my heart. So we're gonna pull from this deck first and see what type of, like, you know, motivational quote comes out. Let's just see. Ooh, a lot of them came out. I'm just gonna pick up this one. Okay, to accomplish, what does it say? To accomplish, we must not only act, but dream. Don't forget to dream, y'all. I told y'all, like, something for me is I start to disassociate, right? Like, I start to really just get down on myself. I start to just lose myself. Like, I no longer get interested into my passions. I fall off, right? Like, I walk away from things that actually bring me joy because you know, again, just disassociating from my body, disassociating from what truly makes me feel well, and I become a shell of myself, right? So in this season, don't forget to dream. Don't forget to still show up for yourself and show up for your goals, show up for the things that you want to accomplish, y'all. Like, don't lose sight of the vision. Don't lose sight of things that make you feel well. You feel me? Don't lose sight of the things that truly fill you up and, you know, truly like light your soul on fire, y'all. Like, don't forget that. Don't forget what brings you joy. Don't disassociate, you know, like, don't cast out the things that you know for a fact make you feel well, you know for a fact connects you with your higher self, connects you with your soul. You feel me? So in this season, to accomplish, we must not only act but dream. Okay? Continue to dream, continue to have hope, continue to have faith in a brighter day, you know, in a brighter future. So yeah, so that was from that deck. And then for my universal love deck, let's see the advice that comes out. What advice can we use for moving into this fall and winter season to maintain our mental health and wellness? Okay, so we have a guardian. Know that you are protected. Know that you are safe. Know that you are well taken care of. Know that you are being watched over. Know that you are being guided. Know that even in the midst of the storm, there are blessings that come from that. I have a quote on my back. I have a tattoo that says, "The devil whispered in my ear, 'You are not strong enough to withstand the storm.' Today, I whispered in the devil's ear, 'I am the storm.'" You know, so even in the midst of shit being chaotic, even in the midst of turbulent emotions, don't forget that everything is really serving its purpose. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget whose you are. Don't forget that you are really being looked over and that there is purpose in every single part of your journey. There is purpose in everything that you're going through. There is purpose in everything that you're experiencing, even if you can't readily see that in the moment. You feel me? So yes, y'all, that's just what I wanted to talk about, y'all. I'm going to get my stuff up. I'm gonna walk around for a little bit, you know, and continue to just like move my body. I sat here, let my food digest, talk to y'all for a little bit, and yeah, I'm feeling really good. I pray that this video brought some type of joy or encouragement to you guys. And yeah, I'm sending y'all my love. And again, I appreciate you guys so much for watching my videos, for commenting, for subscribing, for liking, for just simply being here and watching me as I am growing and evolving along this journey. So yeah, y'all, I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all in my next video. Peace.